welcome. It's me, Persita, and this is Persita's Paradox. So today, our Thought for Thursday question, which was actually posted on Friday, is your self-love honest? And you might say, what exactly does that comment mean? Is it honest? Are you actually using the word and the logic of self-love, but really inside not believing anything of it? Meaning you're putting on airs, or you want the perception to be that you really love yourself, but behind closed doors, you're second guessing yourself, you're hard on yourself, you're absolutely not doing anything to allow you to forgive yourself, not only on a daily, but damn near on an hourly. I say that because we are so quick to use metaphors and hashtags and things of that nature in our current culture. And that goes for everyone, black, white, indifferent, that we really have to stop and ask ourselves, is it true? Or are we simply just saying whatever the narrative is that's the most popular and sounds as if you're put together? Let's be honest, social media is a narcissistic platform, part of nothing but narcissism. If that be true, then even right now, for me to have this video, it's a self-indulgent statement that I'm making to say, oh, no, I don't really care, what people think. I only care how I feel towards what you're thinking about me or what I give you for you to think about me. The truth of the matter is you just simply care. And I don't know why it has become an issue for people just to simply say you care. When you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth and you comb your hair, you're doing that for you, but really you're doing it because you care. And I'm asking at this point, is self-love something that you don't understand is not something that you need to put aside or make it feel as if it's something extra that you do? It's something that you should do every day because the only person that's living with you is you. And when you understand it from that level, all of the caveats of trying to make self-love look different. I mean, we go to spas, we tell ourselves that we need meditational time, we tell ourselves facials, or, for women getting your nails and your hair done, for men haircuts, our cars, the accolades we get from friends. All of that is an everyday occurrence that does not really require the mantra or the umbrella of self-love. It's simply living. And I realize that when you're living, self-love is inevitable. There's no way in the world for you to say that you are into yourself if you're not taking care of yourself. It's just impossible. Anything that you care about, you make time for, period. If a guy's not calling you ladies, if a woman's not calling you fellas, they simply don't want to. It's never going to be an issue if they don't have time. People make time for what they want to make time for. To simply live is loving yourself, even if you're in a piece of depression or it's a slump going on or you don't really know what tomorrow holds and you're trying to find a job or a relationship or whatever, a house, a car. Do you understand that even in a position of that, when you're feeling despaired, in order for you to understand that you're still loving yourself, you're not in a mindset of hurting yourself. You're not in a mindset of leaving this earth. You're just in a slump. And something about us right now doesn't understand that self-love is simply living. It's adapting, it's adjusting, it's understanding that today is not your final day, hopefully. It's not guaranteed, but you definitely want to do the best you can with what you have and love every minute of it. Absolutely every minute of it. And in that, you learn to embrace yourself and be acknowledgeable within yourself so that if no one sees it, if no one wants to really tell you how great you are, you're still able to be honest enough with yourself to say, hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better than I did yesterday, last year, last week. However you want to put it, you're simply doing better. You're living. And when you're amongst the living, it's progressive. Even if you don't feel like you're seeing the progression, it's progressive. So I'm trying to knock a lot of the faux pas and the hashtags to give them better clarity. Because when we say self-love, it's something that you physically have to do. You have to actually go and spend time with yourself. That cracks me up because I'm confused on how you're living and not spending time with yourself. To get in the car, you're with yourself. Now, if you're the type of person that struggles with that, and you turn on the radio or you call a friend because you can't really deal with the silence, that's still, to me, a position of understanding who you are, and you learn that you're the company that you need, and maybe that will be your angle of self-loving yourself because you're spending the time with yourself. But tangible things should not have anything to do with how you feel within. Because if you had nothing, are you telling me that you wouldn't like yourself? Typically, that's based on the fact that you wouldn't like what people say about yourself. But if you understand who you are, be it good, be it bad or indifferent, you love you through it all. I mean, truthfully, if you're calling yourself in love with someone, but you don't love yourself, you cannot be in love with another person. Self-love has to start the momentum. It's the engine. It's the locomotion that actually has to get going in any sense of love, because love begins with you. Not a relationship, not a job, not a car, not anything more than you. So I propose to you, learn to understand that it does not take a private moment, a massage, a day away for you to close your eyes, or hell, don't close your eyes, but to simply understand you are it. You are it. You are the love that you're trying to find. You are the love that you want to give. You are the source. You are the core. You are the nucleus. It starts with you. And if you're using that term and you're hashtagging it and you're literally telling yourself every day, I love myself, it's a very quick and easy way to figure out if it's true. When you say it, is it something that you feel like you're saying to others to affirm that you know who you are? Or are you actually looking in the mirror daily and going, you know what, I love you? Typically for me, in my surroundings that I've been so privileged to be around, it's more of people are literally saying it to each other. But truthfully, behind closed doors, they're not feeling anything. Hell, I know people who actually don't even own a mirror in their home. And they actually think that that's logical. Makes absolutely no sense to not want to look at yourself, but they would definitely tell you that they love themselves. Kind of strange. Kind of strange, but I'm going to leave it just like that. If you can't see yourself, if you can't embrace yourself, flaws, fabulousness, rich, poor, spiritual, not spiritual, battling issues, not battling issues, if you can't love yourself to understand, if you are given another day, you're given another chance to beat and defeat whatever it is that's bothering you. So you have to know that you can love yourself through it, because you still have the opportunity every day to beat it. Now, again, we all know tomorrow's not promised. We all understand that we want to do the best we can in the day that we're in. Absolutely. So let me say it by still saying, if you'll take that approach and you say that I'm going to love myself every day to the best of my ability until I go to sleep. And if God grants me another opportunity to wake up, I'm going to do the exact same thing every single day. Do you realize that the energy you put into yourself will literally exude out through your pores, and people will not only reproach their attitudes of negativity, but they will actually learn to love you because you're showing them what the love should look like. So I challenge you today to say, I'm going to be honest with my self-love. I'm going to love me so hard that it causes others to not be confused on what I'm looking for and what my motives are and how I love, because they can visually see it. Okay? And if you can do that, I literally propose to you that you will be such a billboard, an example of what loving you looks like, because you will literally train yourself to do it first. Not only will you love others better, but you'll love them whole. Meaning there won't be the weird expectations, there won't be the misunderstandings, because in the end, you would have some sense of empathy because you know that you fail every day and you're loving yourself through your failures, your ups and your downs, all of that stuff. But in particularly your failures and your expectations of yourself. And you're not as quick to judge when you're in that position, because you're able to understand it's just not as cut and dry as we want to make it. It's not always people just want to hurt your feelings or something of the sort. You start to see the love from within, and it simply glows through your skin. It glows through your life. People can see it. You can see it. You love others. They love you. You know when to walk away. You can use your discernment. You're able to literally live in a self-love mindset more so than waiting for a vacation or a weekend or, I don't know, some time away from your family or whatever it is that you do. So I can ramble on and on about it. I'm just always interested in understanding, do we just say things in this day and age just to make ourselves sound great? And then we have all of these beautiful social media platforms to try to affirm what we say, even though most of the things, if not 90% or more of the things that are posted online are always going to be perfect. And for the people who have now made it their business to post imperfect things, it's still a scrutiny on them that they put on themselves, I should say, to still be the best at posting the imperfect things. So if you catch what I'm saying, because we have the social media platform and everything is immediate, everyone wants receipts and everyone wants you to show them some kind of a way that you can tangibly prove that you self-love yourself, it makes it really complicated. But truthfully, feeling good, looking good, being good starts from within. And that's not something you can put on social media unless you are living it. And it will literally exude through you, through your photos, through your language, through things of that nature on social media. Possibly. There's still some really good ones out there who have learned to lie and lie very well. They really don't pride themselves on the honesty angle at all. And again, that's what this world is about right now. It's all about sound bites and narratives and making it seem like you're the most smart and most innovative thought person on the planet. So it gets tricky, but you got to be safe in it. And the only way for me to feel like I can translate being honest through this video to you is to simply do it. To simply be honest and to make sure that you are taking care of yourself from the inside out every day. From the inside out every day. I tell my clients all the time, we're so caught up in buying name brand things and having all of that exposure that we forget to go and buy the undergarments that make us look good in the dresses. We have a $400 dress and Walmart underwear and Walmart bra. And we wonder why we don't look like the other person in it. Because if you have the $400 dress, you also have the expensive bra underneath to make sure that your form is looking proper. That's just foundational. And if you catch what I'm trying to say, everything in life should have foundation to it, not just something you throw on top to make it look good, but if you touch it, it's gonna crumble. So really try to be honest with yourself in regards to the self-love statement and lifestyle. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. I know I can ramble on forever. I'm gonna cut this video right here and simply say, remember to do 3 things. Live life authentic. Subscribe, hit the notification button once you've subscribed, comment, share, smoke screen, send it up via text, whatever you have to do to get this video out, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who actually need to hear it. They're enough. And they need to stop worrying about what self-love looks like to people and proving that they love themselves. Just simply be. Thank you again so much. Join me on Thursday for our Thought for Thursday question. And remember, always, I love you if no one else does. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.